Welcome back to Boxing Battles. In today's episode, we are going back in time to look at Evander Holyfield's top 5 career knockouts that will never be forgotten. Holyfield reigned as the undisputed champion at cruiserweight in the late 1980s and at heavyweight in the early 1990s, and is the only boxer in history to win the undisputed championship in 2 weight classes in the 3-belt era. Nicknamed the Real Deal, Holyfield is the only 4-time world heavyweight champion and is one of the greatest heavyweight champions of all time. He possessed a superb chin, a huge heart, and had a great work ethic, which took him all the way to the top, cementing his legacy forever and acquired legendary status amongst the boxing world. If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe. Here on Boxing Battles, we take you for a blast in the past and reminisce about some of boxing's greatest moments. Billed as a date with destiny, Evander Holyfield vs. Michael Dokes was a professional boxing match contested on March 11, 1989, for the WBC Continental America's heavyweight title. The winner was all but guaranteed a title shot against undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson. On December 9, 1988, Evander Holyfield had easily defeated Pinklon Thomas via referee technical decision, while on the same card Michael Dokes outpointed Rocky Sikorsky to earn a unanimous decision victory. This officially set up a match between Holyfield and Dokes. Holyfield had had 2 fights as a heavyweight, easily winning both fights, though Dokes was seen as a step up in competition. Dokes had been a former WBA heavyweight champion, but issues with drug abuse forced him out of boxing in 1985. In late 1987, Dokes launched a successful comeback, going a perfect 8 wins, no losses, and winning the WBC Continental America's heavyweight title along the way. Dokes and Holyfield would engage in a fierce, back-and-forth fight in which both fighters would land big shots and hurt one another. In round 10, Holyfield landed consecutive left hooks that sent Dokes staggering into the ropes. Holyfield then followed up with a hard right to Dokes' head. Referee Richard Steele then stepped in to stop the fight. Dokes fell to his knees and was down and out at 1 minute, 41 seconds into the 10th round. On August 15, 1987, Evander Holyfield made his 3rd successful defense of his WBA cruiserweight title and first of the IBF version by defeating Ossie Ocasio via 11th round knockout.
Just getting pumped. That's quite enough.
While on the undercard, Dwight Muhammad Qawi knocked out former cruiserweight champion Leroy Murphy and became the IBF's #1 contender, setting up a rematch between Qawi and Holyfield. In their previous meeting, Qawi and Holyfield went the distance, with Holyfield earning a close split decision victory and becoming the new WBA cruiserweight champion. Qawi then got an opportunity for the rematch, facing Ossie Ocasio in an IBF eliminator bout, with the winner facing the winner of the Holyfield-Parkey unification fight, which Holyfield won via TKO in the 3rd round, but Qawi lost a controversial majority decision and Ocasio got a shot at Holyfield instead. However, due to the controversial nature of the loss, the IBF gave Cowie another chance at a title shot, and he was matched up with Leroy Murphy, with the winner earning the next shot at Holyfield, providing he defeated Ocasio. After Cowie and Holyfield both earned TKO victories, the rematch was set. From the outset, both men set a wild pace, just as in the first fight. With almost a minute left in the fourth round, Holyfield dropped Cowie on the seat of his trunks. Cowie quickly got back up and continued the fight. Cowie attempted to fight back, but after missing a right hook, Holyfield countered with a right hand of his own that caught Cowie flush and sent him down again. Cowie was unable to answer the 10 count, giving Holyfield the victory by knockout at 2 minutes, 30 seconds of the round.
A wild miss and he goes down again. Cowie is down on his stomach.
In his previous fight, Evander Holyfield had captured the WBC Continental Americas heavyweight title after knocking out Michael Dokes on March 1, 1989. The winner was expected to become the next in line for a shot at Mike Tyson's undisputed heavyweight title, but Tyson's promoter Don King chose to overlook the highly anticipated Tyson-Holyfield bout and instead organize a fight between Tyson and Dokes. Tyson eventually faced James "Buster" Douglas as his next opponent after a money dispute between Dokes and King. After failing to get a match with Tyson, Holyfield moved on to face Adilson Rodriguez in what would be the first defense of his Continental Americas title. The bout took place on July 15, 1989 for the WBC Continental Americas heavyweight title. Rodriguez got off to a good start, controlling the first round by delivering frequent shots to both Holyfield's body and head. Rodriguez started the second round aggressively, continuing to throw power punches at Holyfield. However, the fight would come to a sudden end when midway through the round Holyfield delivered a left-right combination followed by an overhand right that dropped Rodriguez, who was knocked out cold after his head hit the canvas. Holyfield was declared the winner by knockout at 1 minute, 29 seconds of the round.
Rodriguez out of nowhere. Adilson Rodriguez is on the canvas.
He's not getting up. He hit his head on the canvas, and he's not getting up.
After becoming the first boxer in history to win all 3 major sanctioning organizations' world titles in the cruiserweight division, Evander Holyfield decided to move up in class and take on the top heavyweights. In his first fight at heavyweight, he defeated James Tillis by knockout and then knocked out former champion Pinklon Thomas before the year was out. Shortly after that, Holyfield became regarded as the #1 contender to Mike Tyson, who was the undisputed champion of the division. On February 11, 1990, Buster Douglas shocked the boxing world by dethroning the undisputed heavyweight king Mike Tyson in one of the biggest upsets in boxing history. Tyson and his camp had hoped for a rematch, but Douglas ultimately decided to defend his title against the top contender and signed a fight with Holyfield. An out-of-shape Douglas came into the fight weighing 246 pounds, 15 pounds heavier than he was for the Tyson fight. Meanwhile, Holyfield came into the fight at a lean and fit 208 pounds and dominated the sluggish Douglas. In the third round, Douglas attempted to hit Holyfield with an uppercut. He missed Holyfield completely and knocked himself off balance. Holyfield countered with a straight right to his chin, knocking the champion flat on his back as referee Mills Lane counted him out. Holyfield proved he was the real deal by knocking Douglas out at 1 minute, 10 seconds of the third round, and becoming the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
There's a new heavyweight champion of the world, and his name is Evander Holyfield.
Holyfield went on to reign as undisputed champion until losing to Riddick Bowe in November 1992.
It started off everything in the 10th round. They're punching into the bell. Hey, they don't want it to end either.
Look, Evander wants to keep going, I think.
He would regain the WBA and IBF titles from Bowe in a rematch the following year.
And once again, heavyweight champion of the world from Atlanta, Georgia, Evander Holyfield.
Then lost them to Michael Moorer in 1994.
For the winner by majority decision and new heavyweight champion of the world, Michael.
Holyfield was then forced to retire due to a misdiagnosed heart condition, only to come back a year later. He fought Bowe one more time in the fall, getting knocked out for the first time in his career. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson, who had been released from prison 8 months prior, resumed his career with great fanfare. He fought journeyman Peter McNeely in his first fight, and then before a national television audience, knocked out French contender Buster Mathis Jr. The WBC installed him as its #1 contender and ordered the winner of a fight between Oliver McCall, their champion who knocked out Lennox Lewis in 1994, and Frank Bruno, a veteran British contender who had fought and lost to Tyson during his first run as champion, to fight him in their next bout. Bruno defeated McCall by decision, but then was soundly beaten by Tyson within 3 rounds. Tyson would be stripped of the title for agreeing to fight WBA champion Bruce Seldon in his next fight instead of Lewis, the top contender. He knocked Seldon out in the first round, and a fight was set up with Holyfield, who despite his former championship pedigree was regarded as past his prime. The bout took place on November 9, 1996, at the MGM Grand Garden Arena, Nevada, Las Vegas. Holyfield surprised Tyson in the boxing world by controlling the contest and knocked him down in the 6th round. In the 11th round, Holyfield quickly delivered a brutal extended combination, sending Tyson back into the ropes. Referee Mitch Halpern had seen enough, and he stopped the fight, giving Holyfield the win by technical knockout. It was one of the most famous upset victories in boxing history.
Holyfield continues to dig in. A left hook to the head. He's got Tyson in trouble. Tyson's ready to go. A straight right hand. The Tapper stops the fight. And Holyfield has won.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's the most unbelievable thing I've ever been privileged to witness.
If you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any new episodes about boxing's greatest moments. Thanks for watching.